And welcome once again to Gahfu channel. This time we're going to watch this video on how to make hash fish using salted dry corvina fish. Welcome to Gahfu channel. How to make hash fish using salted dried corvina fish. We purchased a salted fried corvina fish from Louis Market in Los Angeles off Vermont and Vernon. It is a well-known market where Central Americans purchase their traditional products from Honduras, Guatemala, and Belize. We paid $17.77 for a little less than 1 pound. Cheryl, my wife, desalted the fish by boiling it 4 times, and every time it came to a boil, she changed the water. Some of the ingredients used to make the hash fish were, for example, minced garlic, consommé de pollo maller, achiote or red recado, ground black pepper, lemon, onions, tomatoes, and bell pepper. My wife also had prepared some refried black beans and baked some delicious johnny cakes or journey cakes to go with it. This is the final product once everything was cooked and ready to eat. She decided to add the fried ripe plantains and queso fresco to it to make it more delicious. Let's watch and listen to my wife Cheryl on the entire process of making hash fish using salted dried corvina fish from Central America.
Hello, so today I am showing you the process of how I hash my salted fish. So we started off with boiling the whole fish. I'll show you a picture of the whole fish that we brought from the store. It was salted and we had to boil it 4 times it was 2 whole fishes, so we basically boiled them both 4 times, 15 minutes each for it to get to a boil. It took 15 minutes for it to get to a boil, so we boiled it 4 times to get all that salt out. And once it was boiled, we went ahead and I went ahead, I'll say. Once it was done boiling and everything like that, I went ahead and I deboned it. And after I deboned it, I got all the little pieces of bones and everything out of it. And then I sauteed the hash fish with black pepper, consommé, achiote, and squeezed some lemon in there. And I also went ahead and cut my veggies, which this is minced garlic. I did not cut that. I bought that to save some time. But again, I used consommé for my seasoning, black pepper, achiote, and I squeezed some lemon in there to get rid of some of that fishy smell. And plus, I like the taste of lemon in my fish. And then I cut up my veggies, green bell pepper, onions, and some tomatoes. So this is what it looked like with all of those ingredients in there. This is raw. This is not even cooked yet. The achiote made the color a little bit more red in hue, because once you debone it and everything like that, the fish is pretty pale, pretty translucent, pale looking. And this is what it looks like after I put all of my seasonings in there prior to hashing it with a little bit of oil. I'm going to hash it today with some olive oil. I'm going to lower my stove a little bit. So this is my process. Everybody's process is a little bit different. Please do not show my dirty stove right now because I have yet to clean it. So get a little bit closer so you don't show how dirty my stove is right now. A busy kitchen is usually what that is. So I am putting all of my veggies in there right now. So I like to blanch them. This is how I do mine. Again, everybody always does this a little bit different, but this is how I do mine. And I have the stove on low, but I kind of let my pot get a little bit warmer than I wanted to. But then that'll cook the veggies. That'll cook the veggies quicker. So I'm just kind of just blanch that a little bit. Let the veggies get soft. And I'm going to add my minced garlic last because, you know, minced garlic tends to cook a little faster and then they'll turn brown. And I don't want that color. So again, just kind of blanching that. You can see how the veggies are coming together, softening up. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. Again, I sauteed it, blanched it in olive oil, in virgin olive oil. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit, then I'm gonna add the fish so I could hash it. And so at this point, I've already added the minced garlic. Again, I didn't mince it myself. I bought that from the store to make the process a little bit easier. And as you can see, you know, all of my veggies are coming together real beautiful. Again, this is in olive oil. And earlier I had made some Johnny cake to go with my hashed fish and also some refried black beans that's going to accompany the hashed fish. This will be our Good Friday dinner for later. So I'm adding in the uncooked salted fish. Like I said earlier, I boiled it to get the salt out. And then I seasoned it with all of my various seasonings. And now I'm just adding it to my veggies so I can hash it. Getting all that good fish in there in. And at this point, I'm just gonna hash it. I'm folding in all of my ingredients. And this really doesn't take that long. Like, you know, maybe I would say about 5 minutes for all of this to get together so all the flavors can marinate. And, you know, and that's about it. When I'm done, I'm going to plate it and I'm going to give you the look of everything put together. And I mean, it's not even like done yet, but look at how beautiful this looks. Again, this is my recipe for hashed fish. Every family have their own unique recipe, how they make it. But this is the way that I was taught to make it by my mother and my grandmother. And so here you go, that's what it looks like. So here's the finished product, my hashed fish, along with some refried beans, some cheese, and some fried plantain, also with some Johnny cake. You know, this is our dinner for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, everybody's family recipe is different. This is mine, my hashed fish recipe. Bon appetit.
Subscribe, like, and share. Suscríbete, dale like y comparte. Donate to this project by scanning this code from Cash App. Also, if you don't have Cash App, we take PayPal. We also have a learning tool called the Garifuna Language Workbook, which is available on Amazon. Look it up under Garifuna Language Workbook.